and final strike. Erica.
Yes, big brother.
You are immediately disqualified from the Big Brother house.
Simple, we are not in a relationship. And you cannot be doing stuff that people in relationships do.
When did you start? Just now? And then you told me I was lying because of how I did.
Participating in the open dish construct photography task.
That one
You were divided into. I don't give a god
Hi guys, welcome back to another exciting PB Niger highlight review. Trust you're all doing great and I hope you're keeping safe. So it's day 14 and 15 and here it's how it went down. It started with their usual money exercises with Ozo'S and Nengi walking in together, but they ended up playing love instead of exercising. That's another form of exercise, you say? I think so too. So Nengi was seen all covered up in bed. Ozo, being the caring guy that he is, asked her what happened. Auntie was like, she's feeling nauseous. So just Dr. Ozo to ask her when it started. He immediately diagnosed that it must be malaria. I was like, hey, uncle, well, it runs in the blood, sha. Well, for me, I think all Auntie wanted was just loving care and breakfast in bed. You all know how she can be when she wants breakfast in bed. Which, of course, she got. See her face. Such a baby. So Prido pointed out Lucy's flaws to her. It was just about that time. So they asked her what she was telling Neil during their early morning exercises, to the point that she was even crying. So she told them that it wasn't their business. Sister, then Dora said that she brings suggestion and all of that, but usually waits till they are done agreeing on what to do before she does, and when she does, her suggestions are usually away from the point. Okay. Lucy said that that's not even the issue this time, that it's not about taking a suggestion or not taking a suggestion. It's them not caring about how the particular task of mimicking evicted housemate affects her, especially her friend Katrina, that people are not projecting her in a good light, that it's actually opening old wounds that she's trying to forget. I'm like, okay, but you have to do your task. So you mean she was actually crying, like she's been crying because of Katrina since? Girl, we actually wonder what happened to that sisters relationship outside the house. It's all good. So, moving on, guys, I already spoke about Ozo celebrating Nengi after their Johnny Walker win in day 13. So today they actually attempted their first kiss. So, in fact, Auntie Nengi already set her face, but I guess, as usual, a village juju quickly reminded her, Mama, you don't lose guard though. Immediately, she had to put herself back in order. But they went inside, all loved up, hugging and also pecking. I just blushing, telling us that these things they are looking for is not me and you. Anyway, I guess they are just in the winning mood. Oga won Pepsi 1 million naira and trip to Dubai. Then Auntie now won her own days later. They are just in the celebration mood. Nothing abnormal about that. For me, nothing abnormal about it. Most of us just want to celebrate like that with those we love, especially when both of us have been winning back to back like that. So for me, I don't think there's anything abnormal. So he told her he's proud of her and that they will celebrate tonight. Hey, I guess Oga was planning to take her to Mr. Biggs in Biggie's house. Mr. Biggs in Biggie's house. You see what I did there? All I can say is that they wanted each other and Ozo was ready for it. But thank God for Nengi. Coconut said, I actually admire that girl's focus and she's so disciplined, like very disciplined. Moving on, guys, filling the Oppo tags with their lovely photo shoot, and I must confess they really tried. Though V had initially told Neil how reluctant she is to work with Erica in the same group, however at the end they were able to do something. They tried, they all tried. So Erica said that Kid has never mentioned seeing her outside the house. Yeah, he has talked about seeing Brighto and others, but not her. So Kid was like, no, I said we are all going to hang out in Lagos, London, Dubai trip and all that. Kid also told her that he's not in touch with his emotional side. He doesn't want to make any promises to her. For me, I think Kid has been clear from the onset. Also, in case you are wondering, just go back to the highlights 1, 2, 3. You understand better. The way she's talking and smiling so weak here, not her bubbly self again. You can actually see it here. You will see that, and you will know that it all started majorly from here. I mean, the relationship will allow wanting assurance after giving all, but still it didn't work. For me, I just think that Saturday outburst between her and Liko was just an excuse. Total excuse. Complete excuse. So next day, Ozo complained of how he couldn't sleep and even wanted to come sleep on her bed. Nengi as usual in her shakara was like, everything I say goes from one ear and comes out in the other ear. That they can't share a bed now. Then Ozo replied with that, didn't we share a bed in HOH room? Bad response. Nengi, but I actually respect her, Sha. But let's quickly move to the 14. Erica's disqualification, Lucy's evictions. So V said that she's not surprised about Erica's disqualification. According to her, she had had it coming for the past 4 weeks. Remember, I also said that too, that her bubbly self, she wasn't a bubbly self anymore. So Ozo also said he wants to stay to the final day. Oh, well, I'm glad you're doing so well, even though you didn't stay to the final day. He said, well, in his own opinion, for Lucy, it was time, like her time was overdue. Then Kid said something that touched me. I was like, Piggy, please, can you bring Erica back? The way you even said it, you really feel it. So Tricky won the HOH and nominated Lekon as his deputy. Very funny tenure. Depo. I really love their tenure. Really great vibes. I could literally feel their excitement. Couldn't help but celebrate with them. Like a very well deserved win. Moving on, Neo and Ozo talked about relationship. He told him that he's not ready, and truth is, he actually agrees with that he doesn't think that he's ready. But then Ozo was like, for Imo, everybody knows how much he likes Nengi, that even the blind person can see it. I was like, oh yes, so you are very correct, sir. We all saw it and we are still seeing it. Then he said that we just allow everything play out itself. Yeah, nice. So the next morning during the early morning exercises, Auntie Nengi still reiterated that they are not in a relationship. So she was like, all those trying to get a kiss, peck, hug and all that cannot be happening between the two of them. And yes, I totally agree with that. Friendship first, then we see. And truth is, I think that is exactly why it's working between them outside the house right now. Yeah. So it's time for the darling tax. Nengi pictures, very fine. V's pictures too. Like they really tried. All of the housemates tried. So Ozo shows his romantic side to Nengi, writes her a love letter. Oh God, I can watch you for a long time. You're my favorite movie. Oh, see love. Although most people blame him for writing such, which is against the rule, but you know what? Life happens, I beg. Like life happens. But I'm glad that their friendship is working right now outside the house. Sefini, I beg. He was like, yeah, you're so sweet. I will write you something too. I don't think Nengi ever did though. See Nengi and Scam, 5 and 6. Maybe she has finally written her own, sha. Funny girl. So Lekon and Prince were talking outside. So Lekon was like, he does not feel guilty for anything. That he just felt that a lot of things could have been different. I mean, they were talking about Erica's disqualification. So he just said that it's just sad that someone that he cares about is no longer in the house, and the most painful thing that is the way she left the house. That is even concerned that how is she feeling now? What's she doing now? I'm like, oh yeah, that's so nice. Lekon really cared about Erica, and I'm even glad that Erica herself saw that, and she even said it on many occasions that the only person that care about her in that house, number one, is Lekon. With time, sha. Anyway, time will heal, and I'm most importantly so happy that they are both doing so well, even outside the house. That's all that went down in the 14 and 15. Please enjoy, like, comment, and thanks for subscribing. Till I come your way again in my next video. Be good, be safe. Bye.